Right, I think I started a bit of a thing here because we've now got part 3. Your questions keep coming, all right? So keep them coming, and I'll answer the ones as they do. So here we go, straight on with it, part 3. Tell us about Pontralis. I worked there for a few weeks, standing in for your master chef when he was on course. Fascinated me. Never knew how many times I was feeding and how many. So basically, Pontralis is a training base. It's a camp outside of a camp. It's where you go. They got some killing houses there, all that sort of stuff. It's a great place. And I would imagine by now it's completely changed from when I was there. So they'll have all sorts of stuff going on up there. But it's a camp where you can go and do your business. You can go and blow walls. You can go and fly off helicopters and do all that sort of stuff. So it's a great place, yeah. Great facility. Big Phil, beards are now appearing on the mushes of personnel. What are your thoughts regarding the policy change? Well, I've always thought to myself, if there's no NBC threat, what is the drama in having a beard? I sport a beard myself. And I've seen since this law's been brought in or it's been passed that they can do it, lots and lots of beards appearing. And look, if it keeps the troops happy, if it keeps them retained, and it keeps them wanting to do their jobs, we'll keep doing it. So I think it's a good thing. How did you find switching back to civilian life after returning back from tour? Depends where you'd been, really, and what you'd been doing and how intense it was and all that sort of stuff. And don't forget, sometimes, especially with the regiment, you could have gone away for, as little as 10, 15 days and be coming back. And I would probably find that harder than, say, doing a 6-monther in Northern Ireland when you know you're there for the whole time. So, It all depends, but I've always found it fairly easy just to transition back into what I was doing. I found it harder when I got out to have nothing to go back to, because you go back, you're looking forward to the next thing coming in and whatever it's going to be, you're training for it and whatever. So it's probably harder, that final transition, when there are no more tours coming your way for the foreseeable future. That's a difficult one. How did I get the name Big Phil? Do you know what? I wasn't called Big Phil when I was in because I wasn't in. I think it's when I wrote my first book, Born Fearless, the ghostwriter always called me Big Phil because compared to him, I was quite big. And I suppose back then I was quite big. So, yeah, but just being big. Big Phil. Yeah, there you go. Just by being big. Do the lads in H do block jobs? Of course they do. Block don't keep itself clean, does it? Do you know what I mean? Never seen a clean around there. Hey, Phil, one thing you could change with your time with the regiment, what would it be? I don't have nothing to change there, really. I did what I did. I left when I left, how I left, and all that. And I make no secrets about, what I did and all that sort of stuff. So I'm not, perhaps if I had a regret, and I don't, by the way, a bit more time there would have been nice. A few more operations would have been a bonus. But, you do what you do. So, looking back on stuff all the time won't do you too many favours unless you're looking back to improve your life, looking back to draw on experiences that are going to make your next experiences good or better than what they are. So, yeah, I don't have, like I say, was that regrets it said there? No, one thing we've changed. I haven't changed nothing, to be honest. If you had to be that person again, would you have the spirit for it? What do you mean if I had to be that person again? I'm still the same person. I haven't changed throughout my life. I think I've been the same person. I've always been outward going. I've always been happy. I've always been looking for positivity from negativity. And life is a roller coaster. You'll have your ups and downs. You'll have times when you feel, you're that low you could get under a snake's belly with a top hat on and all that sort of stuff. But me as a person, I don't change. I just, maybe in some respects become a little bit wiser and certainly a little bit slower. And physically, I'm starting to appear slightly differently. But other than that, inside here is the same. It's the same geezer that's always been there. I'm 18 and just took over my family business because nobody else is able to. They hope I can make it start to do better, but I have always wanted to join the army and don't want to leave it too late. When is a good time? When is a good time? The good time is when it's a good time for you. All right, I can't tell you when that time is. The time might not be now. You might have to take care of family business. That might be your priority. I don't know. Okay, but you know, certainly up until you sort of even think up until you're 30 or maybe 31 and 32, you can join the army. So you just got to pick when is best for you and what suits your life and what you want to do. But what I will say is, if you really, really, really want to do it, don't get to my age and decide to join because you won't be able to. All right, so you're gonna have to do it sooner rather than later. Favourite food or fast food meal or cheat meal? I cheat all the time. No, so I think my favourite food, fast food, really is a kebab, a great big honking greasy doner. All right. But I suppose cheap food could be classed as Greggs sausage rolls. So I do love a Greggs sausage roll, and I love an English breakfast. I love a full breakfast, whether it be an Ulster fry, a Scottish fry, an English fry, a Welsh fry. So yeah, there's a few things. I just like food. I'm a greedy, fat, horrible bastard. Do Fijians still join the regiment? Of course they do. And they can, and it's open to them, and I'm sure plenty more will in the future. Do you still have a fitness regime? Yeah, I'm sort of like, I treat my body as a temple, because Buddha is my god. Follow my social media if you want to know what I do fitness-wise, all right? Who's your favourite footballer or athlete? Well, I'm probably both of those in one, because, yeah, I do love being a footballer and an athlete. But seriously, favourite footballer of all time, probably Matt Le Tissier. And favourite athlete, if you could class him as an athlete, it would be Muhammad Ali. And I suppose you could class him as an athlete. I think did he Olympic box? I don't know. But anyway, Muhammad Ali. When are you going to pop over to the Waterside Veterans Coffee Club for a brew? As soon as I get time and I'm in the area, or if you see me in any of your coffee clubs or breakfast clubs, if you see them in your area, drop me a line, DM me, and I'll always do my best to be there. All right, that goes for anybody, all of you. All right, let me know, and I will go. There you go, there's a little thing there, isn't it? Let me know and I'll go. T-shirt people, Foursquare, get that one down. You can have it for nothing. Right. Can you a day sack at night on selection? I don't know what that even means. Look, have a look at it. Can you tell you that? Can you a day sack? What does that mean? Can you a day sack? Right, we'll leave that one over there. But if it means, can I have a day sack? Of course I can have a day sack. I like day sacks. If that was a gag on a day sack being a night sack, it wasn't funny, all right? Would you ever go on Celebrity Get Me Out of Here? Of course I would. Although I am scared of spiders, I don't make no bones about it. I don't like them. They're honking, and they make my skin crawl. But I don't have a problem doing it. Do you know what I mean? It'd just be, if there were spiders involved, I'd probably get that task, because people would know that now, wouldn't they, and send me on it. What do you miss the most and least from your time in the SAS? Be the same thing, I think, the blokes. Yeah, definitely miss the blokes loads. But there's also times when you think, I don't miss that. So, yeah, it's definitely, it'll all be based around the blokes. Yeah, that'll be that one. That's all right. The P word or Southampton. You know what I'm going to say, don't you? What is the largest animal you could beat in a fight or knock out? Blue whale, because that's the largest animal on the planet. And, yeah, he can go and get his best mate if he likes, Chuck Norris. I'll knock the fucking pair of them out. I'm only joking, all right? I'm only joking. Don't get excited. Would you rather join the RLC or the RE, the Royal Logistics Corps or the Royal Engineers? I'll take either right now. All right, so if either of you want me, I'm yours. There you go. First bidder, highest bidder gets Big Phil. There you go. Happy days. I don't think there's anything left in that one today. No, that was my phone's going and all sorts of moment. All right, hang on, 2 seconds. Oh, it's Wendy. Hang on. Wendy, do you want to say hello quickly? Just because you can. Just say hello in there. Hang on. Speakerphone.
Hello.
There you go. It's Wendy. Right, I've got to go. I've got to wrap it up. There's no more questions anyway. I'll see you later.